ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends figure review on the Toys R Us exclusive Marvel Legends Infinite Series Avengers Movie Shield 3-pack. Today I'm reviewing Nick Fury over here. I already reviewed Agent Coulson, and then tomorrow's Maria Hill. On the side we get a black and white image of all three characters, and then on the back there's a read-up on Nick Fury that says, "The master tactician who formed the Avengers, Nick Fury hunts evil relentlessly." Thought it was Ant-Man that started the Avengers, right? Well, for the movie version anyway. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. So here's old Nicholas J out of the packaging. Pretty much the same thing as we had gotten from the first Avenger Nick Fury figure. Different boots, different hands, different paint apps, but more or less the same figure. So I'm gonna say these are both Nick Fury's guns right here. I guess you could give one to Maria Hill since she has one gun holding hand, and Fury only has one gun holding hand too. But he has two holsters, so I'm gonna say these are both for Nick Fury. And they look good. We've seen these guns before. They've been molded many times. We have that cube effect going on right there with the light blue coming across. Looks pretty good. My favorite one though is the one that came with the first Avenger Nick Fury. I love the silver over the top over here. Now getting Fury's finger on the trigger is kind of hard. It doesn't really work out so well, but you can get it over it, so it doesn't look too bad. So we've seen this head sculpt before. Again, I like that sculpting right around the eye patch. You can see the scarring right over there. It very much resembles Samuel L. Jackson. I think they got the likeness down very well for this. I like how the strap for the patch goes around the head over there. You can see the little buckle, not painted perfectly, but not too bad. Now this part of the turtleneck over here, you can see some paint wear or some bleeding. I'm not sure exactly which that is. And the collar is kind of shifting up on me over here, so it is a little detached. On the first Avenger one, it's very well glued on there. This one, not so well. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac. Anyway, he's got mostly black on here. We have some nice silver painted right over here. I really wish we got a new mold for these trench coat wearing characters. Pretty sick of this. I'm not a big fan of this figure mold overall. It's originally based off of the Nemesis Wave Punisher, but you can see he has a trigger holding hand right over there. This hand is kind of like the Red Skull, the cube holding hand, which I guess is semi-appropriate. I prefer him having gun holding hands. Then you have a nice silver painted buckle right over there. And the pants are pretty much the same. And I do have the guns in the holsters, and they fit in there nicely. And then the boots are very nice and shiny, glossy, looking pretty cool. And he does have the pickles under his feet. And to compare the differences between these two figures, so you can see he does have more of a brown color. I feel like they kind of have a reddish tone right there in his skin. You get the gray turtleneck with shadowing effect on this one. We have different sculpted hands on this guy over here. I prefer these gun holding hands with the fingers sticking out over there. And then we have the Nemesis Wave Punisher boots on this one, where on this one we have the Hitmonkey Wave Punisher boots. And the articulation is the same. The head moves up only that much, moves down that much, rotates side to side. The shoulders cannot let the arms move downward more than this. That's a little frustrating, especially with that left arm. You can move them upward and rotate forward. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrist moves side to side. They hinge up and down. He does have this diaphragm joint that rotates side to side. You get a little bit of pivot, crunches forward and back some. God, I can't stand this torso piece. He has these very complicated Y joints over here that move outward, and then moving them forward is a bit tricky because rotating just the upper thigh without rotating the ball joint can be annoying, and you get that little extra lippage going on right there on the upper thigh. Double jointed knees, and then the ankles move down, and getting the ankles to move down feels like I'm gonna break it, and it barely moves up. It rotates side to side. So yeah, the articulation on this figure is not very desirable at all. And then that turtleneck, god damn it. So this Nick Fury stands a little over 6.5 inches tall. And here's the new figure compared to the Ultimate Nick Fury figure from the comics. And then we have our first Avenger Nick Fury over here, which does stand taller a little bit more than this Avengers Nick Fury. And here's Fury compared to some other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Here's Coulson, which I already reviewed, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. And I think the scale is pretty good on these. I like that Fury is the tallest, but I think I do prefer this one's height difference a little bit more. I just think that's a little bit more suiting. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. You're great in Deep Blue Sea. And here he is holding the Cosmic Cube, which he should be able to hold because the Red Skull figure came with one. And this figure is basically the same thing as that Red Skull figure, except for some paint changes and a different head sculpt. I'm not really a huge fan of this figure. I don't think it's a bad figure. It's a good opportunity for people who missed out on the first Avenger movie Nick Fury, so now's your chance to get it. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button right up over there. Check out my last two videos over here. And do not forget to check out MarvelousNews.com for the latest in Marvel-related news and a photo gallery of images from this review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Whoopah.
That's crispy.
I'm the foot fucking master.